Pay the price now. Huddle up. Coach T speaks. Bro, I'm talking about today paying the price right now. You have to pay the price right now to date like a man who's actually knocking it out the park, bro. You're winning because you've already paid the price. Confidence is earned, not given, fellas. So you're going to have to invest in yourself and not excuses. Invest in yourself and not excuses, bro. Have you ever noticed that the people that pay the least will always complain the most? I want you to observe and just look around. The people who pay the least will always complain the most. They're constantly being negative. They actually not only drain their energy, but they drain your energy as well. They complain nonstop. Or they bring drama, their unnecessary drama in your life as well, based on their issues into your life. And you're trying to progress. You're trying to win out here. I want you to start looking around, bro, and figure that out. They actually are very toxic. And being negative and toxic is contagious, brother. That's one disease that you don't want to catch out here, bro. You do not want to catch that disease. Being toxic and negative. Woo! A powerful combination. You might be asking yourself, Coach T, what do you mean? You keep saying, what is the price, Coach T? What's the price? I'm glad you asked, brother. The price is your effort. The price is self-improvement. The price is your courage to want to change, bro. The price is of encouragement, of courage, putting yourself out there, learning new communication skills, building your confidence. That's the price. You're going to pay it, so you might as well pay now. People who don't invest in themselves often complain about their dating life. They're always blaming other people. And they just simply settle. You don't want to settle out here. They pretty much have given up. They've given up on dating. They've given up on themselves. They've given up on a lot of things because that's what they do. What I'm asking you to do is believe in yourself and pay the price right now. But those who commit to self-growth, your social skills, and emotional maturity early, bro, you're going to see better results and healthier relationships. You want to be in a relationship with a beautiful and intellectual, high-value woman? Start putting in the work right now, bro. Do it early. Right now is not a bad time to start. Right now, pay the price. All I want to tell you is this. Think of it like investing, bro. Whether you invest in crypto, whether you invest in go to a bank and open CDs, whether you know about stock market, no matter what you invest in. Some of you invest in like the street, in whatever you got going on, the hustle. You know I'm paying this price, but later I'm expecting a return. That's how you have to look at investing out here in your dating life, bro. You're going to reap better results later. But you got to invest in yourself right now. I'm going to keep breaking this down for you. I'm going to break it down maybe in about 3 parts. But what I want you to do, bro, I need you to pause right now. Just pause, stop watching the video. I need you to hit like. I need you to hit subscribe to this channel because I'm going to notify you every single day. It's my mission. I'm going to come at you hot every single day, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, I don't know. But right now, I know I'm going to come every day and I'm going to drop one for you to help you along your dating journey. Your dating journey, excuse me. So I want you to huddle up. Huddle up. Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about a couple of things. We have to talk about self-improvement. We have to work on your confidence and self-esteem. I know some of you may be like, oh, what's wrong with my self-esteem, coach? There's nothing wrong with it. But it can improve. Your confidence can improve. It depends on what room you're in. I've been in certain rooms where it depending on what's going on, I had to catch myself like, woo, and make myself know and think and believe, wait a minute, I've already talked to myself. I've already had those self-talks. No, I'm actually in the room. I manifested this. I asked the universe for this. Now I'm here. And so sometimes you have to just work on yourself with your confidence and self-esteem. And that's going to be on how you carry yourself, your mindset, the ability to handle rejections. It's not always going to be a yes, yes, yes. Sometimes you're going to get some no's along the ways. And that's okay. Just handle them like gracefully and as a gentleman, bro. Be like, I respect that. You have a great day. Catch you down the road if it's meant to be. Then we got to work on your health and appearance, your physical fitness, your grooming, and your style. You know why? Because it all signals that you value yourself. And when you value yourself, women know if you value yourself, then you will value them too. If you're the right one and she's the right one for you, if that makes sense. And then we got to work on your social skills. You're going to have to practice your conversation. You're going to have to practice that whether you're in a car, whether you're at work, whether you're in the restroom looking in the mirror. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to talk to yourself and work on your humor, bro. Quit being so uptight. There's enough uptight people in this world right now. Sometimes you got to relax. You got to be cool. You got to just pretend like you're on the playground again when you were younger growing up and all you did is just went out there and played with sticks and in the sandbox and that's what you did. You was just having fun. You were on the playground having fun. That's what you have to do, bro, out here. Have some humor about yourself. Yes, life is going to be life, but if it gets bad enough, they'll call you. Relax, bro. If you're really trying to date and date high and date 9s or 10s, you got to be present, bro. Leave that alone. And be an active listener, fellas. Be an active listener. Talk 50% of the time. Listen 50% of the time. Be an active listener. I did a video. You got to go back and watch it. I did one. I forgot the name of the title. I think it had something to do with approaching or starting conversations. Just go back and watch it. But I said 50-50. 50-50. And I talked about sometimes you want to talk for 50% of the time. Sometimes you need to listen 50% of the time. Price to pay now for self-improvement is going to take your time. It's going to take some discipline. And sometimes stepping out of your comfort zone. A lot of people, they don't want to get out their comfort zone. You have to decide, am I willing to get out of my comfort zone to get better and be an improvement in myself? That's self-improvement. The reward for later, effortless attraction, bro. They're going to be attracted to you like flies. They're going to swarm you. It's going to be effortless attraction. Meaningful conversations and stronger connections with high-value women. If you're not looking for the 2s and 3s, you want the 9s and 10s, then bro, there's a price to pay, and it's called self-improvement. Number 2, then we have to work on that emotional work. We have to put in some work, bro. This is a touchy subject for a lot of people. I know it was touchy for me, so I'll let you know that like right out the gate. Emotional work, bro. We're going to have to put in some work on your emotions. Self-awareness, understanding your triggers, your pain spots, your insecurities, past patterns. There's some things that you've done that you brung it all on yourself. There are some situations that you put yourself in that you can't even blame them. You don't even have nobody to point to. You're like, yeah, I brung that one on myself right there. Or yeah, I could have did better. Or if only I would have went left instead of right. Or, oh man, I was about to. So you know what that is, bro. It's self-awareness, understanding your triggers and insecurities. We all have them, bro. You can be I'm a man's man, I believe. I'm a man's man. What that means is you can put me in any room with another man. They say, yeah, that the guy, he's a man. He stands on it. He's built like a man. There's no break in my backbone. I am a real man. But guess what? I have triggers and insecurities. Everybody has them. It's up to you to be able to work on them, bro. Stand firm on your 2 feet and be a man out here and accept it. You have triggers. You have insecurities. You have past patterns. You know why? Because you're human. Not only are you a man, you are human, if that makes sense. And then you got to set boundaries. Know what you will and what you won't accept in a relationship. Know what you're going to accept and women know how to push you or test you. So you have to go ahead and set those boundaries up front, bro. What's acceptable for you? And what are you like, I'm standing on ground where I'm not accepting this, that, or the other. Let it be known. And patience. Not every connection out here with a woman is going to lead to a relationship. And that's okay. That's a part of the process. That's a part of paying a price. You're not always going to hit 1,000%. Some of the greatest baseball players, they hit a point, what, 0.033 something percent? I forgot what the average is, but they're known in the Baseball Hall of Fame for knocking them out the park. It's okay. You're not going to hit a home run every time you get up to bat, bro. But you got to have patience. And you got to be willing to understand that in relationships, it's not always going to be that I'm guaranteed that this is going to lead to a successful relationship. It's okay. It's not going to happen. That's life. The price now to pay? Facing uncomfortable truths about yourself and past behaviors. You have some behaviors that have to be corrected. I'm not the know-all be-all. I'm not going to say that I can fix all your behavioral problems and past problems that you may suffer. But I can tell you what, if you refuse to work on them and stay in the same spot, you'll be standing right here a month from now. You'll be right here 6 months from now. You'll be a year from now. They'll be like, hey, where's Jim? Where's Bob? Where? Yep, still in the same spot. Still in the same spot in his career. Still in the same spot in his dating life. You don't want to be that. The reward later, healthy relationships with less drama and more respect. You want women to respect you out here. You want your peers to respect you out here. Have you noticed I've been doing a trend? Price now, reward later. Let's move on. Learning and experiences. Dating knowledge. Learn what works and what doesn't. The do's and don't. How to read signals from others. When I say others, I mean others like there's certain women who's going to give you reactions and they're going to be able to give you their body language is going to tell it all, and their tone, the way even they speak. You have to learn how to pick up on that, bro. And that comes from experience and learning. You're going to have to learn what works and doesn't out here. You might be starting off conversations always saying this corny line or the same thing over and over, and it's not working. And before you even get around from first to second base, you're already you're bombing out, bro. Because you're not learning. Say, oop, I'm not going to lead with that anymore. Oop, I'm not going to start talking about, these politics or religion or this or that right now. Let me focus on finding out if she's the one, and then we can share our values and all that. If that makes sense. Sometimes you just got to just lay back and chill, bro. And you have to understand that dating knowledge comes from experience over and over and over. And then we have to work on our communication, bro. Being able to express yourself clearly, and this is a big word for us, fellas, empathetically. Empathetically. You want empathy? You want somebody to feel, you want a woman to actually feel you? Like, do you understand what I'm telling you? Do you understand? Yes, she understands, but sometimes you have to stop and listening. When you get finished expressing yourself clearly, you have to have empathy from where she's coming from. We all didn't come from the same place to get right here, but we're here now. We're here together. We're here. It's you and her and you. So you have to be empathetic out here. And relationship skills, knowing how to navigate. And this goes along with that. But learning and experience, bro, you have to learn how to navigate conflicts. There's certain things that you could possibly be able to just say, oh, I'm going to put that candle out right now. I'm going to put that fire out right now, even before it gets started. You have to learn how to navigate conflicts, intimacy, and long-term compatibility, bro. If you're looking at, okay, you know what, I might want something long-term, then you have to go ahead and start navigate how to deal with conflicts. How do you deal with like a certain thing? It could be brewing and growing to a big explosion. And you simply could come and say, hey, you know what? I heard what you said. I'm aware of it. Let me think on it. I'll get back to you. Sometimes that makes the difference, bro. Just those little things, but that comes from learning and experience. Listen, bro, I said all that to say, here's the key. Most people want a great relationship without doing groundwork, bro. That's the reality. Most people want a great relationship without doing the groundwork. They try shortcuts and hope things, boom, magically happens. Boom, magically works out. It doesn't work like that, my guy. It doesn't work like that. That's not real, bro. Leave those tricks and gimmicks and games alone that people are trying to sell you. That's not real, bro. There's no shortcuts to this. You have to pay the price. Pay the price through constant and consistent self-work and discipline. Be disciplined every day. Affirm yourself every day, bro. That's your leverage. Everybody's looking for, I need the slight edge. I need the slight edge. Your slight edge, your leverage is working on the basics every day, working on these principles every day. That is your slight edge. But you have to realize it. Putting in the work right now, that is your slight edge. When people see you with the baddest one, the baddest out here, they were used to seeing you with 2s and 3s. Now you're walking in with that 9 or 10, and they're like, whoa, man, that guy, he sure is lucky. Man, whoa, bro, is that Jim? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Wow. He is so lucky. How did he get her? How did he end up with her? He's lucky. And your response is going to be, nah, bro, I'm not lucky. I just worked harder than you because I paid a price now instead of later. Skip the shortcuts out here, bro. So I'm going to leave you with this. Invest in yourself today or pay in regret tomorrow. I'm just going to pause. You can invest in yourself today or you could pay the regret tomorrow. You're going to pay in regret tomorrow. So you might as well do it now. And you know what? Growth costs effort. It's going to take some time, energy, and effort, bro. Growth costs effort. Pay now or pay later with pain. You can pay right now, bro. Or you can pay later with pain. See, what I need you to realize before we check out and I'm going to get with you tomorrow, the strongest version of you is built one choice at a time, bro. The strongest version of your potential and what you're going to show up as is built one choice at a time. Start paying the price right now, my guy. Start paying the price now. Huddle up, huddle up. Coach T speaks.